sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy. The one who showed me now.
Well, hello all my beautiful friends out there in YouTube land, and welcome back to the Hewitt Homestead. I'm Devin, this is Skyland. You're joining us on our homestead. It's 11 acres of raw land, and we're hand carving it into a working homestead. Baby? All right, come on now. Hurry up, we gotta keep the AC in. Hey, Skyland, that's on, don't get shocked. All right, guys, well, welcome to our homestead, and if you've been with us for a while, you know what's going on. If you haven't, quick recap, just moved out here last October, and we're living in this camper behind me. Right now, it is April in Florida, and it's hot. And that thing's sitting in the full sun, and that AC's having a hard time keeping up. So we just got our hugelkultur garden beds in here, and we got our seeds planted. Now, right here, and Skylar wanted me to show you guys this. This was a project he was working on in school. This is his, it's some kind of bean or peas. I'm not sure which one it is. But it got a little roughed up on the way home from school the day he brought it home. And then we transplanted it. So it's a little stressed out right now. But we're hoping that it comes back full and strong. Right here in this section that you see behind me, we are going to be adding more dirt in this low area right here. And we are going to actually work on that today. And then this is where I'm going to be planting some of my vining vegetables, squashes, sweet potatoes. You guys hot out here? You're drinking the spray bottle. You're supposed to spray yourself with it to stay cool. Skyline, you gotta keep this door shut, buddy. Keep the AC in there, okay? Oh, how's that feel? Is that nice and cool? Does that make you cool? Okay, here, you spray me. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so nice. Well, you guys, I got a couple of updates for you. I have begun talks with the land survey, the wetland surveying company that came out and did our wetland survey. Talking to them, they're going to help us try and mitigate the areas that we need right here where we want to build our house. If you haven't been following along, if you're new to our channel, and a lot of you are because we've had a lot of subscribers lately, and that is so exciting, and we're so glad to have every single one of you here. Thank you. I hope you clicked the bell so you get notified every time we put a new video out. But this area right here that I'm standing in is where we want to put our house, okay? We've got a beautiful view of the river back there. We have a well and a pump and everything already hooked up right over here. And of course our septic tank and septic hill is right over there behind RV. If we can't build here, we have to go to the front half of the property way up there, and we would have to dig a new well, put in a new septic tank and a new drain field. And we would be far away from the water. We wouldn't have any view or anything like that. And since that is kind of our predicament, and since half of the area that we want to use is already good uplands and only about half of it or less is wetlands, we're really hoping and praying that they allow us to mitigate this area and build here. Once I get done spreading all that dirt, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to harvest up this forest floor, all of these leaves and that top layer of just whatever else is in here breaking down and biodegrading, and we're going to use that as our top dressing, as a covering for our garden. So we're really hopeful that these beds are going to do good. Maybe not so great this year, but in years to come, because we've done hugelkultur, so we've got all that dead wood underneath the soil rotting, creating more good soil, feeding it from underneath. We're going to be feeding it from the top with all of this forest floor material, and hopefully it's just going to be great, guys. Like I said, I understand it probably won't be great this year, but I'm hoping every year after it's going to just keep getting better and better and better. quick update on the garden. The tomatoes are popping up, looking good. But here's the squash. They're doing great. And down here on the end, we've got some kale. Now, I've never grown kale before either. These little guys look to be doing all right. It's been about 5 or 6 days since we planted the corn and the squash and the beans over here on this side. And I don't see anything popping up yet. But it's only been 6 days. Wait a minute. That's something. See, corn was on the side. I didn't put any corn in the middle, so that's either a bean or a squash. And it looks like a bean coming up. Awesome. All right, you guys, it's exciting. First signs of life in the second row. Uh-oh, there's another one. Check it out. There it is. Oh, that's awesome. It's so exciting. It's my favorite time of year, guys. I don't know what it is. But I'm sure if you've ever grown a garden, you know what I'm talking about. It is so exciting to see little babies starting to pop up. So I got these tarps a couple weeks ago to protect the garden beds from the cats, to keep them from pooping on it. But now that I've got the electric netting around it, I don't need the tarps to cover the beds anymore, and because they're getting planted. So I'm going to use them in this grass over here on the side. We're not using this area for growing yet, but we probably will in the future. So I'm just going to do this and start killing off this grass. And with that, we will let the grass killing begin. Well, it would be nice if today was the last day I had to uncover and cover this pile. I don't think that's going to be today. But we'll see how far we get.
Here we see the native North American wolf spider. We see her as she totes around her little egg sac full of thousands of little juvenile wolf spiders, all waiting to munch on your fingertips. Notice how aggressive she is when I stick my finger out at her. Wait a minute, maybe not. Maybe she's not so bad after all. She is ugly.
Watch out. Let me get this dumped and you can spread this for me, okay? Oh, you are doing so good. It's okay. We're gonna leave the sticks in there. Ooh, don't wipe that off on your shirt.
You need to wipe.
You need to wash your hands off over there in the water. Okay. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I love it, man. This is what it's all about. Getting out here on the land, spending time with the family. I wish I could spend more. Growing your own food, being self-sufficient. The way the good Lord intended it. Well, I got to take a short break because I don't know if you can see around me. Looks like it's about to rain. I just heard some thunder. So I need to gather up all of our outdoor stuff that we leave out here all the time. This is one awesome thing about living in stinking paradise. We love it here. This is an amazing piece of land. So much potential. It's already so beautiful. And yet it's gonna get even more beautiful as we keep working it. Check this out. And this is our little piece of dock that we found in the woods that we drug over here, and we're using it as a deck. We come out here, we sit out here, we have coffee, we have quiet times. We just enjoy the breeze. There's always a breeze coming off of this water, it seems like. Catherine's got her blanket out here that she leaves on this chair. And just makes it nice and cozy. And I want to pick that up so it doesn't get wet. But I definitely try to make sure I come out here every day that I'm off, for a few minutes at least, and just soak it in. So goes the life of anyone who lives in an RV full time, because you keep a lot of stuff outside that wouldn't normally be outside, because you just ain't got room in your RV. So every time the rains come, we got to look around. Is anything out that's going to get ruined if I don't put it up? And I think we're okay. All right, we'll get back to work until I lose light or pass out. Well, this has been a lot of hard work, and I am almost done. It has been a lot of back-breaking work, but I am super stoked. We've got plants in the ground growing. We've got seed that's starting to pop all over the place, and I've just about finished up the last little portion of this growing area. Well, now the only thing left to do is to finish off this last little bit of dirt that I've got here. And I'll be able to finish that up the next day that I get a chance to work on this. And when I get that finished, I'm going to get in those woods. I'm going to harvest up the forest floor, and I'm going to spread it out over my garden beds and let that be a natural covering that's going to protect and feed my plants. Guys, it is a blessing having you here with us. We are enjoying this ride so much. I hope you are too. Thanks for being here, guys. I pray God blesses each and every one of you, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.